Hello, my friends. I'm Ananda, the Galactic Mystic, and this is Navigational Astrology. Welcome to our final new moon of the year. This is the moon of the still point. She's pretty beautiful. Let's talk about it. Hello, my friends. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here to my beautiful YouTube family, I hope you are having a nourishing and memorable season, however you celebrate, whatever your holidays are. I will tell you, we are under the weather in my house, so I am not feeling like the sharpest crayon in the box, but this new moon is so beautiful. I could not let her pass without at least speaking with you briefly about it. So, this moon of the still point, let me pull up the chart for you. Okay, here is our new moon chart. This Capricorn new moon will be on December 23rd, 2022 at 5:17 a.m. This is Eastern Standard Time, and it is occurring at 1 degree and 33 minutes of Capricorn. Now, we are still in the solstice window, or the solstice was on the 21st, and for about 3 days, the earth appears to stand still in declination before changing direction. And this is, really portally. It is a standstill, a still point in more ways than one. Not only is this the moon of the still point because of that reason, but also because this moon is conjunct our South Pole star, Polaris Australis. And in navigational astrology, this is one of the most important stars. And maybe you've never heard of it before. And I'm really happy to share this with you if that's the case, because Polaris Australis, as our South Pole star, serves as a connection with the greater cosmos, as a type of still point. Just like our North Pole star Polaris, this star, if you were to look at the sky and watch it for a long time, or if you were to look at like a time lapse motion of the sky with this star in the center, what you would see is everything in the sky moving in concentric circles around this still point. And these stars are not particularly bright, the Polaris and Polaris Australis. They are subtle. You wouldn't really notice them unless you were intentionally looking for them. And that's part of the magic too. It's like a hidden behind the veil energy that is really only available to those who have eyes to see and ears to hear, if you know what I mean. So, our sun moon conjunction at this star is really, really special. I don't like the word, I don't particularly like the word manifesting or manifestation. I think that it has become something that's not particularly helpful in our world in spiritual ways. But that being said, this star helps us bring forth to the here and now what is unseen as of yet. It helps us create our lives. It helps us make things real. And we have so much other support for that concept in this new moon. if we look at our ruler of Capricorn, Saturn, our our Lord of Time, our harvest god, he is standing alone in Aquarius. He's making this really tight semi-sextile with Mercury, who is in Capricorn with Pluto, Venus, and the new moon. And this semi-sextile is helping us ground our minds in this process of dreaming our future. Because this is happening just right, right across the edge of Capricorn. We are fresh from the, expanded vision that Sagittarius season has given us. And, the metaphor that I am seeing and that I've been using for this new moon is, we can only ground into reality to the level that we have expanded our vision and broadened our faith and dreamed big. And that's what Sagittarius asked us to do this Sagittarius season, is to kind of ride the arrow of the archer as far and wide and fast as possible so that we could take in everything that was possible, everything that is possible. And now that arrow has landed at the base of Capricorn's mountain. Now, this new moon is square Jupiter very tightly. And Jupiter has just entered, Aries. I love Jupiter in Aries. And so this energy is very clearly asking us to do something specific. And that is, once we have done that, taken our Sagittarian journey on the arrow of the archer, that arrow has landed at the base of Capricorn's mountain, and now we must reassess. We have to get real and take some things out of the picture. This square with Jupiter can have us overshooting in a way that could hold us back. So it's important to have that wide vision, but then it's important to get real about what we can actually do, because this is about making it real. This is not esoteric. I mean, it is esoteric. Pretty much everything is, but this is about reality, getting real, building something new in our lives that we can actually do on our own. Jupiter in Aries is about the fortitude of self, the power of the self, the innocent spark of creation that can frickin' do it, And then on top of that, just moments before this new moon, Chiron is stationed direct. So the healing potential, this is gorgeous. The healing potential, what we have done to heal, where we have grown. Think about it. How have you grown? I bet it is like astronomical, the amount that you have grown in the past just like 6 months. So this next year, you have the potential to build something that is of a quality that maybe you could never have had access to because of the wounding you were carrying. And by you, I mean me, I mean us, all of us. Mars is still retrograde. He is still asking us to really ask great questions about what is possible. Now, he is, for this new moon, on the Aldebaran Antares axis. So that is another sort of hint and request to unify our hearts and our minds. And that reflects back to this Saturn semi-sextile. In this video right here, this is where my son and I went to see the holiday lights, something we do every year. And this huge light tree is, they put it up over this little man-made water feature, like a little pondy thing. And it looks like a portal to another world. As I pan this camera, you can see how it looks like you could just dive right in. The illusion that this creates is spectacular. And this reminds me very much of this Polaris Australis connection right now. Now, I do have to say, Capricorn is one of the signs that has the most potential for magic transformation. I mean, outrageous, and the most potential, one of the signs that has the most potential for unconsciousness. So we always want to consider, what am I not seeing? And to be willing, be open to seeing it. It's time to drop the ego trips and it's time to grow beyond having our feelings hurt or denying our messy humanness. There is no shame in making mistakes. All in all, Capricorn wants us to have dignity about what we're doing. Maybe some of us are meant to lead others by example, the example of our maturity. And by maturity, I don't mean like stuffy, stuck up or materialistic. I mean deeply rooted in your humanity, not afraid to own your mistakes, not afraid to see your own shadow, not afraid to be real. Capricorn is like a knife of clarity through any of our projected illusions. And we welcome that. Let's get real, because nothing is more magical than actual reality. Oh, right? Oh my goodness. Well, I'm going to go and get back under the covers. Merry Christmas, happy Yuletide, happy solstice, happy New Year, happy everything, happy new moon. I'm so grateful for all of you, and may you be blessed with deep peace and expanding joy today and always, and certainly in the new year, which is going to change everything. So I hope that you have heeded the guidance of the Taurus North Node and really fortified your inner strength, your sense of peace, and grounded into your body, because we're going to need this anchor in the year to come. Much will be changing, and we will want to know that we've got ourselves, that I've got this, I've got me, I've got me. Jupiter in Aries loves that too. Much love. How are you? Let me know how you are, and I will talk to you really soon.